Buddhist and atheist one too. And all in between. This is just a recap for the absolute positive, bigger, better of you, only crossing good as truth. The absolute bigger and better than all negativity. If you've seen anything that I've posted, you will see that for like the past week or so, I've really been going at these scientists stating these lies about the neutron. And the reason why I've been going so hard at them is, well, it started out with fusion. What they tried to do is they tried to say they created fusion without acknowledging that that neutron is negative. Okay? And just to recap on that, all things are made of atoms. These atoms, in their core, right, at their nucleus, is made of protons and neutrons, okay? And on the outside of the atom is just static, twisted, scattered, undefined fractal energy, okay? It has no real bearing on anything of the atom until it's absorbed from the outside in, okay? And it's only absorbed one way, either positively through the proton, which is the positive energy that is the building blocks of all things good, truth of matter, right, to only bigger and better, or it goes to the point of the neutron, which is the negative radioactive decay and disintegration of all things bonding atoms of matter to one neutral nothing. And they have tried to state this neutron as neutral. They've tried to state this neutron as no charge, but this neutron is absolutely negative of being one more positive and good, the absolute bigger, better, good God and truth of a proton. And if you don't know this, right, okay, not only is it a lie on fusion, right, it's a lie on your body, because if every atom you are has to be more positively charged, right, to the good truth of the shape, form, and mass it's expressing, right, or it's nothing but a body of radioactive decay from the inside out, a negative way, right, of only one more positive to be good as truth, the neutral or nothing, you hear me? And this neutron is only stabilized by the higher energy of the proton. And in a positive universe, if you're more positive than negative, right, to the good truth of how you feel from the inside out at 360 degrees, you are stated good. And can, by the physics and laws of all known matter, only cross bigger and better for that, infinitely. You can't destroy a more positive atom than a negative one. Okay, and it's just like when you plug in something into your wall, the positive charge has to overwhelm the negative charge, because if not, you'll catch your house on fire, you'll catch your outlet on fire, you'll catch your plug on fire, okay? And this is what you do to your body. When you don't know that anytime you're not more positive than negative anywhere within your body, right, you're only radioactive from that part of you out, from the mind out to the body, man, to the reality check of the earth, see? Because if you're doing negative things that are crossing you negative, right, to the reality check of your life being a negative of you, right, well, negative only subtracts itself to one neutral nothing, just nothing of one more positive and good here and now, a negative one of it, you hear me? And that is a fact. If you have one positive, right, and you take away one positive, that's the neutral nothing. That's just one negative of one positive. And that is a fact check. That is God, truth, a reality check. And all of these scientists, listen to me, it's not just our country, it's around the world. And they were deceived by blind error and logic through faith, because all faith is a static, twisted, scattered, undefined lie. And anything positive it's ever done, right, it was so blinding of a lie, it didn't even know that was the good God and truth of it, only making it bigger and better, you hear me, than any negative that would cross it to nothing. But because faith doesn't articulate that way, no matter how positive it is, right, it states that things cross good and bad, and it does not acknowledge that the body crosses negative, and it has to bring it back one more positive to be good as truth. So no faith is good as truth. And all these old faithful tools, man, trying to produce us out this way through religion and government. Well, check 1, 2, 3. Listen to me. I add up bigger and better than you at all angles of reality check. And I meant what I said, man. If you're not capable, right, of doing right and stepping up for us, you hear me, to the reality check of manning up to your positions in life, well, you need to fill my bag. You hear me? You need to fill my bag, because it's my grace alone that's going to keep you alive through it all. Because I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to let you just kill us out to sell out. No, dude, be none of that. You hear me? So, you know, this is my New Year's resolution to only cross one more positive than all negativity. Preset to add up good as true. Right? The absolute bigger and better of all negativity to it. It subtracts to one neutral nothing. Just negative of my here and now, being positive and good at 360 degrees from the inside out. And any and all others that have any kind of articulation to their reality check, well, it could come up short at any time. And if I'm on you about how you've been just trying to deceive the world about the knowledge that I'm trying to give to stop us from dying out and our babies from suffering and our lives from being diseased, well, you got to know everything coming. This year is my year, you hear me? Not just this year, every year, because I'm not having none of you. Listen to me. The worstest thing I ever done is the bigger and better anything you'll ever do. And I'll tell you why. Because it was real and it was true in reality. I could state it for what it was, negative or positive, and I could go and balance out bigger and better good as truth. But I'm going to tell you what. The longer you live in this lie, the more static, twisted, scattered, undefined your life will become. The more diseased your ways and your countries and your leadership will be. And it's a disease and rot not only on your own sold out ways, but on your own sold out families, your own sold out communities. You hear me? You sold us all out. Listen to me. But faith is a blinding thing. You hear me? Any fool who's ever been faithful has only been blindsided by it. Now, what I'm giving you is a bigger, better knowledge than that. Now, at this point, you know, it's no longer faith. You're just articulating lies, trying to make sense and get rich and get ghost. It's not going to happen. Just like all those people that left Congress yesterday, man. They're just not going to happen. They are going to be held responsible because I told them. I told them more than one way. I told them every way a person could tell them. You hear me? Just like I'm telling anybody else. You know, Nancy Pelosi, you say you're a financial genius, or they say you're a financial genius. Well, let's see. Let's see what kind of financial genius you are. Or what kind of old corpse you end up someday. Because that's the kind of reality you fools are playing with. Look, there's nothing you haven't done. Or there's nothing that you have done that you can't do the bigger and better of if you stop articulating a lie and come clean. You hear me? All of you, all around the world, whoever's in charge, whichever one of you fools says they're the man or the she-male or the he-male or whoever the hell you fools are. You hear me? Whatever buck's going to that guy, listen to what I'm trying to tell you. Invest in a future that will last, because this shit is trash, man. It's trash at all angles. You know it and I know it. You know, get at my pockets like that. If you can't get it done, I can. You hear me? Don't be against it, be for it. Because all else, man, will be the one nothing of you. I'm not going nowhere. You hear me? What I know is for everlasting peace that never dies. It will be the bigger and better of all negatives. Yours, mine, anybody's. Because in reality check, that's how a positive universe functions. And when you're relevant in it that way, you can only be the bigger and better of it. That's the good God and truth of all I am. And that is a fact check. That is God. That is truth. That is reality check. Peace.